What's up, everybody? This is Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions and Studio1Tutorials.com. And today we're going to be going over Rick Ross's new single, Buy Back the Block. What's up, everybody? This is Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions and Studio1Tutorials.com. Real quick, if you guys haven't checked out the SoundCloud link in the description to listen to the bagged up template demos, you guys need to go check those out. This product is selling really well. I'm really happy for the people who are taking just the initiative to go ahead and get these templates and get these extra learning materials. It's not like a typical construction kit that you get. Like I've been saying, these are 5 beats that I created with the intention on placing. So these were tracks that I was in my most creative. I didn't pick throwaway beats. Like I went and picked really great beats for you guys. You get the MIDI, you get the stems, you get the actual Studio One session where you can go and you can see all my automations, all my mixing chains, see how I adjust my plugins to get the sounds that I do. And then on top of that, you get a drum kit that comes along with it, and actual template files that you can go and save into your templates folder, so that you'll have 4 different arrangements preloaded in the arranger track. And the reason why that's so powerful is because it completely ends that lost feeling that you get where you're like, oh my god, I'm producing and I'm stuck in this loop. It shows you like, okay, you need to make 4 different parts, and then you fill up those 4 parts and you arrange it, and then boom, you have your own track. But I want to get into this Rick Ross tutorial real quick. This is what I have for you guys. Now, that right there, the reason why I went after this track when I heard it, first of all, I love the track. I fuck with Ross. The message in the track is beautiful, but when I heard it, I'm like, man, that piano sounds so cool. It's not just a typical Nexus patch. Like, it was processed in some way. Like, it sounds like a sample or something like that. So I wanted to kind of give you guys, I know I've done tutorials in the past of how to distort your piano and make it sound more sampled and something like that, but this is another method using a plugin that that I've had forever, but I haven't really used in a while, and I brought it back in and I was like, man, I can't believe I don't use this more often. So first, let's go with the sample section. This scale is I was actually used the D Dorian scale to get this chord. And if we just break down the piano part first, this is it's really simple to get this melody. What I have here is, if we just focus on, let's get rid of this and let's get rid of the bass note here. If we just focus on the chord, right? What I have is we're in D, and the scale is Dorian. So you set that to your scale quantize, and it's like a cousin of the minor scale. It's all white keys, so even if you don't have this DAW, you can still use this scale. It's the same scale that I think like Still DRE was written in, and it's just it also has that nice creepy vibe to it. All I did was, this is the 1 chord, right? So I have the D and then every other note in the scale to get this 1 chord. Let's just solo this piano real quick. And if you guys are new to my tutorials and you're not familiar with like the terminology like 1 chord and things like that, go to Studio1Tutorials.com. Check out my YouTube playlist where I have the music theory playlist, and you'll get up to speed real quick. So I'm playing the 1 chord, and this song has literally just this D minor chord playing over and over and over again. But the reason why it sounds a little more tense is because what I did is I inverted the D note, went ahead and pressed shift and raised it 1 octave. So instead of sounding like a regular basic D minor chord, you have this sound here. As opposed to this. So having that, having that information in the higher octave already gives it a more tense feel. And then to go ahead and write the melody, I'm using eighth notes. The track is moving at 140. So if you want to make a trap melody, eighth notes is going to be your boy. And I just pretty much just wrote in all these notes and started messing around with going up and down in the scale. And that's what you kind of want to don't think of if you're not someone who hears melody in your head and can necessarily transcribe it into the DAW, but you still want to create, just demystify everything and go up and down in the scale until you find something that you like. Trial and error, man, and you'll start to find melody shapes that you enjoy, and you just keep on reusing them in different scales and apply them to different things. Like, it doesn't writing melodies, there can be a level of doing it to where it can be mechanical. It doesn't always have to be a divine inspiration, and you can still make great music. It's it's a lie that a lot of talented musicians tell, unfortunately, that everything has to be inspired. Like, you could totally write based off theory. So once I got that chord together, in order to add variation into this this progression, because if you're gonna write a piano part that only has one chord, you need to vary it in ways every other bar, so that it doesn't sound like the exact same thing. So what I chose to do here was I deleted the middle note every other chord, or every other bar, right? And then on the last bar before the beat turns around, so on the fourth bar, instead of doing this pattern here, I just switched that last bar to do this. So I wound up with this sound. See, so at the end you have that turnaround, it goes up. Then I just went into Nexus, and because we were already using Nexus, and I just added this D note, a full block note over and over again, stacked it in octaves, used the Hollywood dark power horns, everybody's favorite brass patch from 6 years ago. And it's just playing real low in the back just to add the texture, not really being the boss or having the horns out front. The piano processing is where shit got cool, because I'm using this plugin called Isotope Vinyl. Now, Isotope, they make amazing plugins. They make Ozone, they make a synth, they make Neutron, they make Stutter Edit, Trash, Alloy. Their vocal suite is whatever. So this is a free plugin that they have to kind of get you in their mailing list, and then they start, sending you all their sales and things like that. And a lot of plugin companies, if you're not up on this, will have a free plugin or a suite of free plugins, and all you have to do is give them their email or sign up, or give them your email or sign up for an account in their system, and just by having that information, they'll give you some software. So without this processing, you have this sound. And then with this processing, it sounds like this. And the thing that I really like about the way that this affects it is this warp depth right here. This slider is what gives you that kind of recorded vinyl feel. So if we just listen to it solo without this, you see how it adds like a little detune wobble to the piano. That wobble is what I like. That is you know, another characteristic of vinyl, just from the record being worn and whatnot. And it's something that you can't get from, you know, a decapitator or something like that. And even with this processing, I still would be tempted to, you know, just for the hell of it, to throw decapitator on here, have the warping, and also warm it up with this plugin. And to me, that's just such a better tone than this. I'll probably go in here. I'm like, now that I got my headphones on, I'm hearing that hammer. Make a little room for the 808. Then, you know, we just go ahead and add the drums, and you got this. Let's see, this 808 pattern is stale as shit. See what this does. Yeah, and that's all there is to it. So again, what I want you guys to take away from this tutorial is you go out and get that iZotope vinyl, and you can add that to your pianos and strings, and just instruments that are more modeled after actual instruments, and run them through that warp setting, and you're gonna get a really cool detuned sound, which is going to lend itself well to making, you know, songs that are more focused in like minor dark keys, and just giving them that extra element of just creepiness, and that extra just little pinch of originality that is going to take, you know, a plugin that is so, you know, just hoard out like Nexus, meaning that everybody's used this ballad piano patch. You know, you've heard it in a million songs, and it just gives you another element to go ahead and make that your own. For all of the premium subscribers to studio1tutorials.com, I'm going to go ahead and put this MIDI in the Dropbox for you guys if you want to study it a little bit more. It's going to be in a folder called The Block. Everybody, keep it simple. Don't be basic. Stop by studio1tutorials.com. We have 45 original tutorials up, along with the Mixing Made Simple section, along with the beginners tutorials, along with the music theory tutorials, and along with the Make a Beat Like series in YouTube. So I appreciate everybody's support. Again, keep it simple, don't be basic. This is Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions, Studio1Tutorials.com, and we will see you on the next one.